And we're up.
Okay, welcome back. Last time, um, you guys made your way to the clock tower. You went inside and defeated some harpies, and a bigger, badder harpy who threw lightning at you, known as the Crimson Countess. But as you defeated her, you hear some grumbling and growling and um, coming from the floors above you. Um, how would you like to continue?
With a short rest.
Probably on
Um,
the right map.
well, let me ask you this before we do that. Um, I know Iron Bull only had the one rage left. Do those come back on short rests?
No, they don't. So either I was going to try and bomb rush up the stairs, have one of you guys hit me to try and keep the
Well,
raid.
I was just gonna allow the rage to continue into the next fight, assuming you don't dilly dally. But if you try to plan anything or take a rest, that rage will end. I don't know
Yeah,
about anyone else's resources. I just knew for a fact that he didn't have any more rages.
I was
I would also
going to
mention
go with.
I had also had Amnar with his Shield of Faith thing last for 10 minutes. So we have
Okay.
one or two.
Yeah, let's just go. I'm only going to get some of
Okay.
my stuff back on the short rest anyway, so.
Cool. Cool. Um, so you travel up this spiral staircase, and I say spiral. You have to walk around the floors, um, in a big spiral. But you eventually make it to the top. You're rushing because, man, like I said, we're gonna allow the rage to continue since you're attempting to make it.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
snapping bull like every couple seconds just to keep it going.
okay. Um, I mean, he just has to make an attack against somebody. If he
Oh,
misses, it's
he's
no big
slapping me.
deal.
Or if someone makes an attack against me, it also counts.
Anyway, you get to the top. You are now at the ceiling, but the stairs continue on. Um, as and based on what you can hear, this next floor is where the growling is coming from. If you guys want to make real quick perception checks, just everybody do it flat because I know you're kind of in a rush. All right. So, Knock, Hamnar, and Bull, um, the three of you are able to determine that it sounds like there are four separate growls, and they are very deep and sound like these might be coming from rather large creatures. Um, yeah. Um, But yeah, as you charge your way in, I will give you guys a surprise round for doing so. Um, you guys find yourself on the bell floor of the clock tower, the floor where the when the clock was working properly, the bells would chime on the hour and whatnot. This is where the bells are, and you find yourself face to face with four chained up manticores. Chained up in the sense that they can't go floor to floor really, but they can travel around this floor. Um, and How they got in here is kind of a mystery because they're much bigger than the windows.
Are these windows all open too?
Yes, or they theoretically should be. I don't know if I actually made them open
Okay.
on the.
I was just curious if the harpies had a habit of coming and going from here too.
Yeah. This would have been sort of the highest level most of the harpies would have been allowed in. The Crimson Countess, you, if you survive this, you may find out that she has a floor all to herself. Or did.
Yes. Used to. It's our floor now.
Well, maybe. It might be these guys' floor.
Oh man.
But yeah, if everybody wants to roll for initiative.
I don't know if I used the
Do you
right
happen to
button.
have a handout for the manticores?
All right.
I do, but I thought I had given you guys one before.
I don't remember that.
Thank you
Go into
for
it.
reminding me.
I thought I'd just ask.
Handouts. Oh, I had not. So there you go, everybody.
Ah,
Manticores.
cool.
Hey, isn't that
Is
like the boss from that one dinosaur game where you go out and you tame dinosaurs so you can make more resources and then tame bigger and badder dinosaurs? And then you go collect a bunch of dinosaur parts and then go fight big bad dinosaurs. And right, Harry?
Monster Hunter?
Ark
Yeah.
Survival.
So can we tame him?
I'm
I want to test it.
still waiting on Harry to roll, Hudson to roll initiative.
Give me 1 sec.
No worries.
It was the baby's job, but he wasn't paying attention.
All right. Um, so with that, the manticore furthest from. Oh, another thing that you guys notice is that the pattern of going up the tower by going all the way around the room ends at this floor. Um, because of how the stairs are situated. Well, oh yeah, we messed. I messed up in aligning you. I guess because of the way we had the stairs functioning before, you would have come out on the left side. um, but as you can see, when you come out of the stairs here, instead of going all the way around the room to go back up the stairs to the next level, now the stairs continue onwards in a more tight circle in the north left tower, whatever you call one of the whatever you call one of these things. You can continue up the clock tower this way. But anyway, Manicore. Oh yeah, you guys burst into the room, so the Manicores weren't prepared. So we skip that one's turn. And Bull, you get to go first.
Hold on. Let me get my torch.
Right.
Is like the entrance, like the actual doorway, like in front of me?
Um, there's not really a doorway. Pretend all this is basically on level ground now.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, let me. Alright, well, I can't drag my character to actually get in the middle of them, so we'll just. Because I was gonna say if it's on level ground, I was actually gonna make myself big again.
Oh,
If I can.
maybe it's not level ground, but I can fix this. There we go. You should be able to move forward now. Can you grow without raging again?
I have no idea how that. I just know I have the option to grow if I rage. I just didn't know that.
At one point, I
Would
thought we
transpire.
decided you couldn't change your size in the middle of a rage, but I could be wrong about that.
I have no idea. Normally, it's
I
either I
don't.
can't. It's either the space allows me to or it doesn't.
Yeah, I don't care one way or the other. I just want it to be
Yeah.
consistent. Um, so we'll allow it this time, but we'll try and figure out an actual ruling for it. But like I said, we'll allow it this time, and maybe allow it next time, depending on what that ruling is. So we'll just move him back one.
It doesn't classify if it can grow on command or not.
It's okay. It's not important right now.
Well, I'm going to reckless attack him just because I'm. That's just what I do.
All right, go for it. A 22 hits. 14.
Double ones. Do I get both attacks right on a surprise round or just the?
Yeah, so
It's a full
basically
turn.
a surprise round means we roll initiative and then their turns get skipped.
That's
Um
right.
and they don't have reactions until it's been their turn. So Manicore 4 now has a reaction, but the others do not because it hasn't been their turn yet.
11.
11 misses.
Had a feeling. Yeah, I'll just stay right here. You know, Mancore 2. Him and I, we're going to duke it out to the end.
All right. And it is, in fact, his turn. So, uh, he's going to take a bite at you and claw at you twice. And because you reckless attacked, he gets to do it with advantage.
If the bite is if everything's done with advantage right now, there he goes.
So
Are we going
the
with the
bite,
first?
the first one, yeah, I turned advantage on for him. So we'll go with the 14, 10, and a 15.
So the first bite will hit because it's oh, you're off those ones there. Bite will hit and the second claw will hit.
So I turned it to where only I can see things now. But that does a total of 13 damage. And
Wouldn't
you
it be
get
half
the
for each attack and not as a whole?
fair point. So 9 piercing damage. Cut in half is 4. No, 5. We're
Yes,
rounding up.
5.
And then 4 damage cut in half would be rounded down to 2.
Correct. And he won't be taking any of the armor of Gaith's damage because that got busted in the previous fight.
Gotcha. Good, because I had forgotten about that. I'm glad you remembered.
Oh, I kept track of how much damage it took, and it got wiped out in the last fight.
Good, good, good. So that's its turn. Hudson, it is your turn.
All right, I'm right here. We're gonna summon spiritual weapon.
Cool, cool, cool. Just drag it wherever you'd like it.
There we go. It's gonna go right there.
Perfect.
And then it's an action spawning in right on the first go.
It is a bonus action, and it comes with you get to hit with it as well.
Oh, does a 12 hit?
A 12 does not.
It's fine. All right, and then for my action, we're going to Maker's Flame the first guy right there.
All right. He passes, unfortunately. Got a 17.
It happens.
All right. Anything else?
I guess I will want to move up.
All right. Oh, it's that man, of course. Her. Oh, Bull. Take your get your damage back. Heal up, because it's a surprise round. I already said that. He shouldn't have gotten an action against you.
I had a feeling. I just didn't want to say anything.
I'm I'm a dummy. So this one's turn gets missed. This one's gets missed. So yeah, add what was
7.
it? 2 and 5. So add 7 damage back to your health. My bad. I'm a dummy. I had literally just been talking about it. Anyway, Knock, it's your turn.
All right. I'm going to move my shadow out into the middle of them, which, oh well. I'll just move this one and then change the dot. Okay. Now I'll do here. And I'm going to steady aim and shoot. Is it Manicord 2 that's been damaged?
Yes. Yeah, 26 will hit. That is
Boo.
really unfortunate sneak attack.
And that is move, action, bonus action.
Cool. Finch.
Uh, so I wouldn't actually have reached these guys, do I? Or is this like, is it a solid floor, or are they just kind of
Yeah.
out there?
It's a solid floor. Like you can,
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's the map is weird, and I'm not exactly sure how it's supposed to be set up, but we're treating this as a solid floor. I would say that you can't, uh, you can't run this way because that's where the stairs you came from.
Okay, that makes sense.
But yeah, you could go around and be fine.
Okay. And everybody's been attacking Manicore number 2?
That seems to be the case, yes.
Then I will step forward and do the same.
A 12 misses. 17 will hit. And a 20 definitely hits, yep. All right, fantastic. Anything
And
else you want to do?
that'll be it.
Oh, and you have managed to bloody it.
I don't love how many hits that took you guys.
Right? Is there some trick that we need to figure out? Maybe we have to like release them and they just fly away.
I did beef up their health within the limits of
Right?
its of what it's allowed. Um, but if they had had their average health, uh, if you didn't kill it, it would have been very, very, very hurt. I think I think their average health is like 60 something, and yeah, you guys would have if you didn't kill it, it'd be on like 1 HP.
Oh gosh.
So yeah, I'm learning. I'm learning that I can't just allow you guys
Right?
to steamroll everything.
Well, I mean, you could, but
Then Amnar, it's your turn.
all right. Well, I think I still have Hunter's Mark available because,
Oh yeah, definitely. That lasts like an hour or something.
yeah, and I upcast it because that was the only spell slot I had left. So I think it's actually like 8 hours now.
Oh, fantastic. Who are we putting
Thank
it
you.
on?
The one that everybody else is going after. Wait, let me see if I can see them. Yeah, there.
Two.
Manicore 2.
Cool.
Ah, come on. And my thing won't open. Oh my gosh.
If you upcast it, does it do more damage or does it just increase the
No, it
time
just
length?
lasts longer. That's the only thing it makes it.
Gotcha.
But it was the only
22
spell
will
slot I had
hit.
left. Okay, doing the thing. Maybe being kind of slow.
And these guys don't have any resistances, so you can just roll
Oh,
damage
okay.
for whatever. We'll call it
That's cool.
4.
And no weaknesses, I guess.
Yeah, no weaknesses either. A 16 will hit. There we go. Anything else you'd like to do?
I think that is all I can do. I'll just tell him right here.
All right. Now it's this one's turn. It can't really get in to hit the shadow at all. Um, I don't know if it can really even get in to hit Bull. So, we're just going to have it. Uh, we're going to have it. Manicore 4 is going to sort of spin around real quick, and a volley of tail spikes are going to shoot out from it. One aimed at Hudson, one aimed at Finch, and one aimed at Bull. And we'll go in that order for hits. So, uh, for Hudson, does a 15 hit?
No.
Okay, for Finch, does a 7 hit?
Nope.
And Bull, reckless attack, so this has advantage, does a 22 hit.
You betcha.
Dealing 5 piercing damage to you. So, cut that in half to 3. And yeah, that'll be it. Your turn, Bull.
Awesome. So we are just going to continue reckless attacking Manicore number 2.
Go for it.
We never learn. 15.
15 hits.
Sorry, I'm playing combat with the dog right now.
You do the exact right amount of damage to kill this thing. It had 19 health left.
Oh, nice. So
Whoop, whoop.
then,
It's gone.
I guess we're gonna belly up to this one then,
All right.
and we'll just keep going.
18 hits.
14. I've rolled 14 twice now. So yeah, no point ever learning. Just keep going.
Okay. And is that everything for you?
Yeah.
Hudson.
I am ready. All right. So the spiritual weapon's going to attack that creature.
Number 1,
Yes.
and that's going to be the spiritual weapon you said?
Yep.
Okay. 27 hits. Okay.
It's going to be. I don't know if I can get flanking with a knock.
Um not the knock that is standing there is the shadow knock. So
Gotcha.
no, it will not grant flanking, we've decided.
That's fine. We're going to move up.
Okay. 22 will hit. Oof.
It's fine.
Okay.
That is bonus action and some movement, so that'll be my turn.
All right. Now it's this Manicore's turn. And let's see. You hit it. So it's gonna bite at the shadow and then claw twice at you. Getting a 21 to the shadow and a 20 and a 21 to you. I'm
Both hit.
assuming all hit. Dealing. Oh, okay. 7 slashing damage and 8 slashing damage. So 15 total damage. Then the next mana core can't really reach anyone, so it's going to shoot tail spikes. Excuse me. And we'll say that it goes after Knock, Finch, then Bull, in that order. Getting a 16 to hit Knock,
Misses.
a 9 to hit Finch,
Misses.
and a 16 to hit Bull.
That gets me.
Ooh, dealing 10 piercing damage. So round that or half that to 5. And then Finch, it's your turn.
Which one are we focusing on?
All 3 have been hit actually. Um, I'm not going to tell you which one looks the most damage because they're all similar. But yeah, all 3 have been hit once.
Hudson's taking 3. Bull's going for 4. I guess knock 1 and 1.
No, Knock hasn't gone yet. Bull hit Manicore 4. Hudson hit Manicore 3, and his spiritual weapon hit Manicore 1.
Oh, whoops. When I deleted the shadow, it erased my initiative.
Oh,
Had a feeling.
just roll it again. I don't have a clue what it was at.
It was 12.
Oh, okay.
And I have a higher initiative or higher dexterity than Finch. That's why I was like, wait, hold up.
Oh yeah, you should be going before me.
Um,
Yep.
Yeah, he got a 12.17. I scrolled back for you guys, just so you know.
Yeah. Or a 16.7.
Okay, there we go then. Knock, it's your turn.
all right. I sure do love. Oh, no, I'm gonna be good. The echo is probably more helpful than advantage if it eats attacks. Um, so then I will make a delirium hand cannon shot against. Guess I'll do mana core 4.
4. All right.
Whoops, not advantage.
27 hits.
All right, 30 damage.
That's a much better sneak attack.
Yep. And that was action, bonus action, and I guess I can move. Yeah, I'm just gonna chill in the corner.
Yeah. From there you can't go further right because that's the stairs down a level. But you could go around the pillar, um, like this way, just so you know for future movements.
Okay, mostly I just want to be like where I can't get shot at.
That's fine. I was just letting know you can't like move to the right without going down a level.
Yeah, no worries. And that's my turn.
All right, Finch, it's your turn.
Alrighty. So could I move kind of around Bull to sneak over here to
Yeah, if you've got the movement to do it, no, there's nothing that would stop you.
Alrighty, let's do this with advantage then.
Cool, cool. Yeah, 26 will hit.
And super consistent. Well, a 13.
No, a 13 just misses. These guys' AC is 14.
Alrighty, 22.
Yeah, that was good. Amnar, it's your turn.
Hey. I guess I'll move Hunter's Mark to Manticore 4. I guess I should double make sure. Close enough. Yeah. And then shoot at him.
24 hits, of course.
That's the same as that. I did a 5 and a 2 last time also.
But the what are you rolling 2d6s for?
The other thing.
One of
So
them's for
it'd be the poison and it'd be 2 damage.
okay.
Although I guess it doesn't matter, but yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't supposed to be doing.
No, no.
Yeah. Okay. So two extra. Cool, cool.
And
Anything
since
else you want to do?
I got another shot I can do. 17.
17 hits.
Okay then. 5, 2d6. Same damage. Only fire damage. Not that it matters.
All right. What else we got?
I think that's everything I can do.
All right. This thing's turn. Um, let's see. It will. It will bite at Finch and claw attack Bull twice. I'm getting a 12 to hit on Finch and a 12 and a 22 to hit on Bull.
So the 12 will miss, and then I'll just, I'll use Stone's Endurance. My
Okay.
reaction.
What does that do?
It'll nullify the damage. So if I do it like a roll a d12, then add my Constitution, and then it reduces that much damage.
Oh, it rolled 9 damage.
So but I never use Stone's Endurance, so we're gonna use it.
Go for it. You got
Boom.
it.
Fully nullified because I got a 3 Constitution. So
Nice. Does fully nullifying it give any added bonus?
not that I read.
Okay, I was just curious. So you take no damage. That's fantastic. How often do you get to use that?
I get to use it once per reaction. I have 2 of those.
Once per
So
reaction?
yeah, so it's my reaction.
Oh, I would be
So
doing that way more often.
well, I only
That's a
get
good
2, and
one.
they only come back on a long rest.
Oh, that's what I meant is like you can only do it twice per long rest. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
I thought it was when you said you can do it as your reaction. I thought you meant like
Oh
that
yeah,
could just
every time.
always be your
No.
reaction. I was
You
like,
meant you only had
wow.
yeah.
I was like, I do that every time.
Nope. I
But
only
no,
get 2 of them.
Yep.
that's pretty solid. All right, it is your turn, Bull.
Well, now I have advantage without having to use reckless attack.
That's correct.
So we'll do it that
Oh,
way.
I forgot that you had done that. He probably should have rolled advantage against you,
Oop.
but that's okay. We live, we learn.
You've been rolling advantage against me this whole time. I just assumed he finally rolled bad.
No, I forgot, but that's okay. One still hit, so we'll count it.
I was trying to hide it.
I know.
15.
Yep.
I just forgot. A 15 does hit.
4. There we go.
Yeah, you kill this. That's 2 down.
Well, we're going to 3 then.
Okay.
have
Um,
the HP.
It does not. You do not have advantage on it. Do you want to reckless attack?
We're gonna reckless attack.
Okay. 22 hits. That was a good use.
No, it wasn't. 11 damage.
All right. That's your attacks. Anything else you want to do?
I guess just be a meat shield for a second.
Okay. Hudson, it's your turn.
Oh, we got this. We don't got this.
Yeah, that is a miss.
Why didn't you just like move around for advantage?
Well, that was a spiritual weapon.
Oh, spiritual weapon. Yeah, never mind.
I'm assuming
Sorry,
it was
I mean-
attacking number 1.
Yeah. Oh, am I allowed to? Is there like a fence right there? Am I allowed to kind of hop over
You can
to
you
get
can
this one?
you can go. You can go up.
Boom. Or is it more boom?
Either or. It's hard to tell when he's big, so as long as you're in one of those 3 spaces, one of these 3, I'll allow it. Only when bull is big though. 17 hits.
Good damage. Could be worse.
Is that it? Is that it?
Yeah.
All right. This one will move down 1. And it will bite at the shadow and claw twice at Finch. Getting a 16 to hit the shadow.
Misses.
An 18 for the first claw at Finch. And then a nat 1 on the second claw.
The nat 1 will hit.
I'm assuming the 18 does.
No, they both
No?
miss.
Nice. Your AC. Oh yeah, because I gave you that bonus thing.
Oh yeah, it's real nice.
Oh yeah. I was gonna say, man, your AC got real high, but okay. So that's its turn. This Manicore. Um. Yeah, so we'll just work our way down. Hudson gets a bite. The Shadow gets a claw, and Bull gets a claw. So the Hudson get 13 to hit.
No.
Shadow 14 to hit.
Misses.
And because Bull reckless attacked, 22 to hit.
Yes.
If you hadn't, he would have rolled a 10 against you.
I
But
think a lot of hits would have missed me if I don't reckless attack so aggressively.
yeah, but only 6 slashing damage, so cut that in half to 3. And Knock, it is your turn.
All right. I'm going to make a stealth check. Then come out shooting. Dirty 20.
It rolled a 19, so you are hidden.
Whew. It only has to last until I get out to here. And I will shoot at number 3.
Go for it.
24 to
24
hit.
hits.
22 damage. That was bonus action and action, and I'm going to use the rest of my movement to duck back behind the pillar.
Cool, cool. Finch, it's your turn.
Well, let's see. I can't get advantage. That's the shadow. So never mind.
Yep,
I guess I will attack this number one.
go for it. 12 misses. 26 will hit, though.
How much you want to bet it's gonna be 11? Uh, I'm just so consistent.
Right.
I mean, you could always smite, really bump that damage output. 24 will hit.
How many spell slots do I have left? We're gonna rest soon, right? Maybe I should just pump out some
I
smites.
mean, you don't know what else this tower has coming. You might want to save them.
Nope, I want to smite because it's fun.
Right.
Amnar, it's your turn.
All right. I guess I'll also attack or move my hunter's mark to 3 and attack. Ah, 13.
That's a miss.
I thought so.
23 will
23.
hit.
Jump. 2d6. I flipped him. 5 damage.
Cool, cool.
5 cold damage. Okay, and I too will back up. Okay.
All right. Back to the top. Bull, it's your turn.
I'm gonna pull advantage off of Hudson, so I have to reckless attack, and then we're gonna hit this guy.
Go for it.
15.
That hits.
I'm been getting a lot of 15s tonight. 12. So we'll hit him again.
That'll hit.
Boom. 18.
This thing is looking. I forgot to mark it as bloodied. It's looking
He
rough.
probably has like 1 HP left.
A little more, but yeah, it's not looking good. You done with your turn?
If I be nice and scoot over one, when it's finished his turn, he can slink over here for an advantage.
Can you stand where the shadow is?
Oh. Probably not.
No,
I
Shadow
have
does
to
occupy space.
Okay, so yes, you can. Cool, cool. Hudson, it is your turn.
All right, I'm gonna find my.
And I'll still allow advantage on this because that's both across from Bull. Oh,
Move that
there
there
you
so
go.
I can. It's fine. I just want to be able to see it. Anyways, we're gonna attack above a 1.
Okay.
That's your guardians. Let's try the actual right one this time.
A 16 will hit
I forgot
because
to turn that off.
you can leave it on because you're about to hit yourself with advantage. But yeah, 16 hits. So what kind of damage are we looking at? 4.
Upcast it next time.
I mean, you should have a lot of spell slots open that would probably do more damage than just your hammer.
Like my hammer, but oh
Yeah,
yeah,
because
we know what it is.
We did not make your character to be melee weapon focused.
I just like hacking things with a hammer.
Yeah. I mean, I
Anyways,
don't mind at all. It makes I'm fine with it. Just if you feel like you're doing
no
doing
damage.
yeah, check out some spells. You got a lot. Oh, 8. Which one are we aiming at?
The one right in front of me.
That hits. Uh, the regular damage would have killed it.
No.
Fantastic. It's gone. Very nice. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
Yep. There we go.
All right. This Manicore um will uh it's gonna bite at Finch, and then it's gonna do 2 claw attacks at Bull, but one of those is gonna be aimed at the Shadow because they occupy the same square, and so that's what it's gonna be. Bite, claw, claw. So the bite onto Finch is a 7,
Nope.
and then the bull claw attack is a crit 25.
Ah, I think I'll use my other stone's endurance for this one.
Well, actually, you still chose correct on the stone's endurance. This did a total of 7 slashing damage. It rolled it rolled a 6 and a 1. And I think the one you blocked before was 9. So you still chose right. But yeah, dealing 4 damage to you.
Gotcha.
And then the shadow, it attacks it for an 11.
Misses.
All right. And Knock, it's your turn.
All right. Same deal. It's stealth.
This Banker better get some disadvantage on stealth perception because I'm in its face.
Got a 23.
It got a 15.
All right. And I'm going to pop out and shoot it. 27 to hit.
27 hits.
Only 24. And I'll go ahead and put the shadow behind it. And back to cover.
Finch, it's your turn.
If I move, no, I don't get advantage with him. And I can't move around this side, right?
You
I can't really get advantage.
if
That's
you
fine.
if you wanted to take an attack of opportunity, you could move back a square and come around,
Go around the pillar.
yeah, around the pillar to get advantage.
Nah, let's just attack.
Go for it. 26 hits.
I assume that does not. And if that doesn't kill it, I will smite.
That does not kill it.
I will smite.
Uh, only 2d8.
I think that's right.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Um, Anything else?
Nope.
Amnar, it's your turn. Can you kill it?
You, yeah, I'll move the hunter's mark to it and do some shooting. Or miss horribly.
Yep, that's
Accidentally
a
shoot,
miss.
accidentally shoot Bull in the bud. Oh man, 13.
Ooh, 2 misses. That's rough.
Oof. All right, well I'm gonna hide out of embarrassment.
Bull, can you finish it off?
Well, due to the fact that I'm too lazy to move for advantage, because I think Hudson's in the way anyways, we're gonna reckless attack.
Go for it. 25 will
25.
hit.
13. We'll try again. Crit!
It has 7 life left. How do you want to kill it?
You know, after I think I've been the one who's given the final blow to every Manicore in this room.
No, just 3.
I took
You
one.
sure? I thought I finished off. I finished 3, came up here, or I finished 4, came to 3, and then took out.
Nope, Hudson hit the last one with the other one with guiding bolt and
Oh,
took
that's
it
right.
out.
I was paying attention.
But
You
yeah,
know, we'll just do the classic. While we're just absolutely fuming, like foaming mad, I just raise the axe and just start hacking into his face.
how much damage do you deal though? Just out of curiosity.
Well, it's a crit. Most of my crits have been kind of wimpy, so
28's
20.
not that wimpy.
Oh, in the past, they kind of been wimpy, so this one was actually was a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you start hacking and slashing it.
Yep, just absolutely smash my axe into his face.
Bloody mess.
All right, and you are completely covered in blood. Um, I imagine breathing very heavily and
Right.
gripping your axe with 2 hands and looking like
Absolute
Mad
barbarian.
yeah.
Kind of like a barbarian. You know, and afterwards I just comment, look around like how bloody I am. Ah, standard Tuesday night.
All right. And with that, this battle comes to a close. And um now things have died down a little bit. Um you guys are sort of basking in the delicate quietness of the aftermath of a battle. Nothing really like you don't hear anything that sounds like another monster or harpies or manicores or anything. But as you guys sort of stand there looking at each other, you do hear noises coming from the floor above. Um, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if any of you, maybe Knock, maybe Finch, would have heard things like this, similar noises in the past. Um,
Do a history
but
check.
they sound metallic in nature, but not like weapons.
Hmm.
Is there
Metallic,
something I
but
can
not
roll to
weapons.
sell see if I remember what it might be. Recognize it?
Well, it's more of I don't know. Like you're the only two that may have come across something like it, and I don't want to say whether or not your characters have.
I mean, is it
Um,
like some kind of engines or clockwork mechanisms kind of thing?
that's part of it.
Robots.
Could
That
I
might be a little more of it.
could I roll like an insight or something to see if I can
History
recognize?
check.
Well, would either of you guys come across in your past? Because I know Nog, you've got a family history with creating stuff, and Finch, you were around the Amethyst Academy a lot. Would you have been around robots?
Uh,
I mean, I don't know. If they would have been in the Amethyst Academy, then probably. If they would have
Uh,
been inside the
I would say that they're. It's possible, um, but I wouldn't say that they're common, but they would have been around. I don't know. Yeah.
I've seen an occasional.
I can tell you exactly how Nock would have seen this. Like, someone would have brought this to show off to his grandfather, and his grandfather would have been like, "This is stupid. We don't need this." And so that was Nock would like recognize it, but know nothing about it.
Right.
All right. Well, you guys recognize the sounds of robots, essentially, and yes, clockwork. Because this map does not do a good job of depicting it, but the bells are hanging from the ceiling, um, and you would imagine that the next level up would be the clockwork part of it that, of course, faces the would theoretically handle the face of the clock on the outside, but also would be ring the bells um, here on the inside. So, do we want to go up a level?
Yeah, I mean, our goal is to get above the mist and have a safe place to rest. So,
Yep. Yeah, the mist is starting to thin out here, but not quite enough for you guys to rest on this level. But yeah, if you want to go up to the next one, um, I did not populate this with things, but we'll allow our imaginations to run wild. Okay, everybody on a new map?
yeah.
You betcha.
All
Yes,
right.
sir.
I'm guessing.
Okay, a complex mechanism of gears, counterweights, and clockwork dominate this chamber. Several thin windows overlook the surrounding cityscape. The floor features several steel grates and wooden hatches that allow access to the machinery and the bells below. A strange granite obelisk is set in place in the main clock pendulum, the core of the ticking mechanism that controls the clock. Three empty sockets lined with delicate copper tracery are cut into the stone. A fine elven script inlaid with the lines, sorry, inlaid with thin lines of silver and gold are etched into the surrounding surface. Several pennies are precisely balanced atop it. A system of pulleys, winches, and levers connected to the rest of the clockwork. A set of shelves here contains several notched metal discs, each kept in paper folders bearing the title of a song. When the clock tower functioned, These discs could be loaded into the receptacle to determine which song was played by the bells. Several small and curious mechanical automatons wander listlessly around this chamber, examining and tinkering with the mechanical components. They're shaped like platonic polyhedrons with spindly mechanical limbs, uh, disturbingly realistic glass eyes, and a mechanical mouthpiece. And there are six of those here.
Is there a handout for those or?
I don't think so.
Ah,
I can look and see, but I don't think so.
I mean, I can say what they're called in regular D&D, and you can look them up that way.
right.
Um, I I mean, this says to use the game stats of an animated armor. So
Oh, the
I don't know.
description sounded like a Modron.
I was gonna say I was trying to remember. It was something I'd heard of it before, but yeah.
Yeah, they were. There was artificial Modrons in the Ack Inc., but they're
Yeah,
like polyhedron shaped, right?
yeah, it's that's what it says. Um, but yeah, no, it says here to just use the if I needed the stats to use the animated armor,
Huh.
but I don't foresee me needing to have the stats.
I shoot one.
We start a fight with the Modrons.
Well, I don't think that they would do anything.
Yeah, probably not.
I think the only thing would
They're
be
listless.
if if you guys had the knowledge and the time and the desire, maybe you could make them like tinker with them to change what they're supposed to do. I
Uh,
don't know.
reprogram them to yeah.
Um, well, I don't think you could reprogram them
Uh,
to do something different. Maybe just add something to them. I don't know.
huh.
Um, because these are very highly magical things.
All
With
right.
there's a reason they're not exactly smart, but there's a reason that they're still working after
Yep.
111 years of the clock not working.
Right.
Uh,
Good point.
like they're not smart enough to fix the clock, but they're smart enough and powerful enough to maintain whatever is here.
Right.
Like
And
like
themselves
they
apparently.
yeah, they can't fix it, but they can keep it from getting worse.
Huh.
Um, and if you wanted to make fixing the clock tower something you wanted to do, they could continually make sure it didn't get worse as
Huh.
you took your time fixing it yourselves.
If any of us are tinkerers. Also, does anybody speak Elvish?
I do.
Okay. Because I did not have that, but so he could decipher what the Elvish says on the whatever thing.
I feel like I picked completely non-functional languages. Celestial.
Yeah, I just arbitrarily choose things because I don't know what I have undercommon. Yeah,
Um,
like
so it doesn't say anything about what
oh really?
the elfish
So it's not elvish.
does. Um, oh no, I'm a liar. I should just read one more paragraph down. Uh, the elven runes describe in precise and exacting detail several mathematical calculations involving the passage of time, the planets, the seasons, and the planes. Um, but as you don't really have a lot of arcane knowledge, I'm gonna say you don't really understand it fully.
Right. Even translating it, it's still
Yeah, it's like
confusing
I
stuff.
can open up an astrophysics book and read you the
Right.
words, but I won't
Still not
necessarily
understand.
understand what it means.
Gotcha. I thought maybe it was instructions on what to do with the sockets or whatever or something.
No, you guys could in again, this is not something you would fix in one session.
Yeah, no.
Like fixing the clock tower would be something that is ongoing. Um, and if you wanted to devote time to it, you certainly could. But as of right now, no, there are no just
Yeah.
because
Not an
you got to
instruction
remember.
manual.
Yeah, you got to remember this has
Yeah.
been out of commission for 111 years. The meteor only struck 15 years ago, give or take.
Oh.
So plenty of people have had time to try to fix this and were unsuccessful.
Yeah. That's weird. So why that's why the clock broke? Those people forgot how to take care of it, or
No, I
oh,
wouldn't say that. But
it was unrelated to the meteor hit.
yep.
Huh.
Are you guys doing anything else in this room?
Um, I think Knock would maybe try and just take a second to make enough notes to maybe see if the dwarves would be interested in checking this place out.
Um, from a purely curiosity level, probably. Um, but that would be something they would only really do in their like downtime if they had nothing else to do.
Yeah.
They are much more interested in the delirium and weapons,
Yeah.
but just like as a oh wow, this is sophisticated, that's impressive sort of
Yeah.
deal. Yeah, they would be like, oh, that's pretty cool.
Is this another set of stairs over here?
Yes, that's the next one leading up.
Oh, okay. There's more up. I didn't.
No, the one you came from only does this floor and the floor beneath it.
Yeah.
The one down here takes you from this room to the one above it.
Yeah.
Um, Now I don't want anyone to metagame or anything like that, but I also don't know what abilities you guys all have, and I don't want to miss out on giving you information if someone would have it. But would anyone be like detecting magic or anything like that? Would anyone be able to like
Would anybody be thinking to do it, or does anybody even have the ability to?
yeah.
I don't think I have any kind of magic detection,
I think I do have detect magic.
but you have to cast it.
Yeah, which I could do.
Well, would you do it without if I hadn't said anything, would you have done it?
I probably wouldn't have no.
Okay.
I mean, we are
Most
investigating
I
the
would,
weird magic tower.
I mean,
was
I'd be
kind of
looking for a
disappointed
child
that yeah,
currently
there's
or child stuff, so that's about it.
Hmm.
I'm not going to say that you wouldn't have, but
I, I'm not a particularly intelligent person. I think I would have just been like, oh, hey, there's magic here.
okay.
I wouldn't have thought
Oh
to
crap!
like
After
detect
the
it.
magic, after the magic thing happens, like, oh, there's magic here.
Well, mostly if I wasn't caring about the locks, I'd be looking for a child. Is about what I'd be doing.
A
Okay.
child? Oh, are we supposed to be looking for a kid?
I or a kid thing. I don't know. I'm looking for a guy, but the guy's kid spends a lot of time in his towers, so I'm looking for a kid in the tower.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
wasn't there was there some sort of a quest in the tower sort of thing?
Well, there's my personal quest for in this tower for a child.
Um.
Wait, was it the clock tower or the
Anyway,
other tower?
Clock tower.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm not gonna say anything at all, but you did just kill a whole lot of harpies. That some of them had very human-looking characteristics.
Are you saying these harpies are like mutated humans or
I'm
something?
saying a lot of things out there are mutated
Yeah,
humans.
this is probably true.
Well,
I
I
didn't.
guess one of those harpies is probably a child I need to go investigate that we killed,
Oh,
so.
man.
Yeah, I'd like to
It's
kind of inspect around for, like you said, any clues of the
Right.
child.
I'm looting everything.
And well, you still have a few more floors to go up as well
That's
if you'd
true.
like.
Yeah, we could go up to the top first and make sure there isn't, evidence of a kid up there, and then.
Because the main goal was right to find
a,
a place
a
to
place to.
rest, right?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
And
that's true.
this level that you're on um, is probably good to. There is you could theoretically rest on this level if there weren't robots constantly whirling around.
Right.
Um, so the next level up is probably a level you could rest on, and anything higher as well.
Do we hear anything above us?
That's a good question. No, no, you don't.
Mm, okay then. Well, I would cautiously go up the stairs and see what's up there.
All right. Let's move you up a level. Okay. Now you are in the rookery. Um, it's a disgusting amalgamation of a bird's nest and a boudoir. Macabre decorations of bones, skulls, and body parts are presented alongside scavenger finery from the ruins. Pillows, sheets, veils, and the like. All are filthy, torn, and ruined. Gibbet cages with skeletal remains of several prisoners hang from the balconies. And you can sort of make out that this is where the Crimson Countess uh, sort of made her nest.
Right. There's a lute. I don't think I know how to play guitar though.
Um,
Yeah, can we dig around and investigate it?
Absolutely. Um, Doing so, uh, oh yeah, you crit with a -1. Um, I love it. So yeah, digging around in there, especially with a crit, you do find a letter and and a seal. The letter says, "My child, take this treasure and run. Hide it and keep it safe. No matter what happens, know that I will always love you, Papa." And yeah, you find uh, how do I share this?
Let's see.
So the
You
Countess is
find
actually a Countess?
uh no. I don't know what position a countess actually is. Um, but you would gather from the information that you've had that the countess was likely the steward of the castle's daughter, or she killed the steward of the castle's daughter.
Yes.
Whatever helps you sleep at night. Uh, and this letter, because you've heard from sources that the steward of the castle had a daughter who liked to visit the clock tower. And you do find what he said was a special treasure, which would be the steward's seal. And I'm trying to figure out how to share that with you all. Okay. So, yeah.
Wow.
And that should be about all you know of this so far.
Hmm.
I would love to have the seal for personal reasons. For my going affairs. Anyone want to challenge me on that?
Yeah.
Nope.
No reason to.
Sounds good to me.
All right. And then
Perfect. Thank you.
with that, um, you guys also are able to notice that there is a ladder here
Oh,
leading up one more floor.
gotcha.
This one will lead through a trap door.
Ah, maybe the very top of the tower.
Yep, you guys are looking out. You'll notice that there are no more windows here. You
Right.
can just step out onto the balcony and
Yep.
see out. But yeah, there is one more floor you can go up if you so desire.
I'll check it out.
We might as well just find them all. So let's just
Yeah,
go.
right. Just yeah, right. Just be thorough here.
Gotta
Don't
catch 'em all.
don't want to be sleeping and get stabbed in the face by a feral child or something.
Oh, speaking of, I'm going to burn my second wind since we're just standing around.
All right. They're gonna say, speaking of feral children.
Okay, everybody on a new map.
Yep.
See it.
Uh-huh.
Doors.
So yeah, this is the Spire attic. And looking around, this is the former clockmaster's apartment. It's
Ah,
seen better days, but it seems that
yeah.
there are some. Yeah, it's seen better days. Um,
Cleaner than the rest of the tower, probably.
yeah,
So not harpy feces everywhere.
correct. And
You
this
know,
is the highest room. You can, if you have any need or desire to, if you're daring enough, you could go out one of the windows or doors and climb onto the roof. Um,
You thinking the roof has anything worth seeing, or
I have no idea. They gave me a map for it, but I don't
weird?
know why you would ever need to go out there.
You just really wanted to see everything, Assassin's Creed style. I'm good for now. I'm gonna assume that
But
we
yeah,
don't need to see the roof.
you've made it to the top, and this would probably be the best place to have your long rests.
It looks very ideal for
Yeah,
long
we'll
resting.
we'll just barricade the trap door to lead up here, and then we could just
Yeah.
whatever junk if we want to clean the place out, we can just throw it over the edge, and it becomes someone else's problem.
Right?
And, it's not exactly easy to get up here unless you can fly. Um,
Close all the
Yeah.
doors and windows, you know.
just a reminder, like if you guys find a huge chunk of delirium or something, getting it up here might be difficult.
Yeah.
If you have to carry someone's lifeless body, that might be difficult. But yeah,
As
it's
long as it's
unlikely
not
anybody will sneak
mine.
up on you.
Yeah. It's
And as
certainly
long as
better
it's
than
not
you.
my body, I could probably
Right.
carry
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah. Yeah. If it's
Oh,
not Bull, as long as Bull's alive, he could carry just about anybody. So that could work. So we long resting?
oh. Are you guys searching this room at all?
Oh, I guess. Maybe.
Yep.
Okay,
Would I get advantage because I have the detailed oriented?
sure.
And it's a part of Drakkenheim.
Yeah, absolutely.
I see nothing.
I'd ask.
All right, 21 will be high enough.
Harry. There he is.
My cat has decided she was
Oh,
going
oh
to
no.
mess stuff up by
I've been
jumping on
firing
the
off
keyboard
both.
and touching random stuff.
Yeah. You know.
Okay, so I need someone to roll a d6.
I got it. Two.
2. All right. Um,
New undead heart has appeared.
um, roll 2d20s.
Just anyone or
Yeah. Um, okay, a 19
19
and
and
a
a 3.
3. Roll one more. 7. Okay. So you find one potion of animal friendship and one potion of growth. Oh, that's going to be great to use with stupid stupid bull and his already
Yeah.
thing
That
of
would be really
growth.
funny.
um, you also find uh, a restorative ointment, which is an actual item, and then you also find a letter that was addressed to the clockmaster. It says, "Sir Clockmaster, thank you for writing to me. I know you and your family have toiled hard for generations to keep the clock tower, despite the main mechanism failing a century ago. I must admit, I long believed the clock tower was a frivolous bit of architecture based on a long debunked cosmological theory. Nevertheless, a recent discovery upon the Isle of Skye has ignited my curiosity. The original machinery dates back beyond antiquity, and many key components appear similar to devices found in several ancient elvish sites in Skye. Though I cannot speak to their original purpose, examining the clock tower mechanism indicates several delicate parts are heavily damaged, and others are now missing, including the power source. We are confident components recovered from Skye could be used to repair it. These components are due to arrive at the inscrutable tower on September 13th. Please make arrangements for our mages and artificers to begin work on repairs the following week. Unfortunately, you will need to vacate the premises for the foreseeable future. We will draw up arrangements for the Amethyst Academy to lease the building. Best regards, Archmage Adrena Modiera of the Amethyst Academy. And September 13th is 3 days before the meteor struck Drakkenheim.
Bum,
Wonderful.
bum, bum.
Um, and did Finch? Did you search this floor?
I would like to, yeah.
Okay. Um, did you roll for it? Was that
I
the
know.
19?
No, that was on the floor below.
Okay. Womp
That's
He would
like
womp.
like to, but he can't because he's distracted.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you don't find anything, but that's okay.
Because some you did.
Um, yeah, that is everything. Um,
So now long rest.
I would assume that while long resting, you guys also would have searched the Crimson Countess or whatever, all the things that you had previously fought, but sort of rushed through.
Oh
Um,
yeah, because he definitely since Bull would want to check
and
to
yeah,
see if any of them are
basically the only other thing of note that you would find would be the Javelin of Lightning that
right.
the Crimson Countess had on her. And someone can take that if they like.
Javelin.
Perhaps,
that's probably a good
perhaps Finch.
thing. I was gonna say that's probably a good bull thing.
Well, Bull can throw his hacks and get it
Oh
back.
yeah,
I don't know if you have a very good distance thing yet,
I mean,
not
just
yet.
Eldritch Blast.
which is okay, but not great. Maybe when you get a few of those charisma modifiers to it.
Well,
Javelin
and
of lightning.
isn't Javelin of Lightning um, the actual one can only do its big crazy attack? Isn't it once per day? Yeah, so it's more like a good alpha strike kind of thing to have.
Uh, gotcha. It was much better on her.
Yeah, yeah. They always like to do that with the big bad guys. They get to roll to see if they get their
It's
super
still,
attacks back.
um, I mean, anybody can take it. Bull would absolutely benefit from it, but seeing as he can throw his weapon now and do his regular damage, um, Noct shoots from far away, Amnar shoots from far away, Hudson's got spells. It might be a good thing for Finch to have in his back pocket. I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't mind it.
if it fits in his back pocket.
Yeah, don't let me tell you how to use your stuff or to distribute your stuff. You guys can do what you want.
You can put it in your front pocket if you want to.
But yeah, if you guys want to long rest, you may now long rest.
Yay! I've been needing
Um,
that.
Before I long rest, I want to cast Find Steed and get a Mastiff for funsies.
okay. Um, is that going to be something you do regularly?
I mean, probably because why not?
Okay. Um,
I'll
give
I'll
me
have the dog
give me a
kind of be
second.
a little watchdog for us while we sleep. I might also cast alarm on like the floor below us.
Yeah, this is the one I'm going to give you. Uh,
How does Amnar feel about this?
About what?
About me getting a dog?
Getting a dog? Well, you know, I don't know a lot of dogs, so I'm ambiguous to it for now. I was gonna say we don't have enough beds because there's 6 people, but I guess Knock, his shadow, wouldn't get a bed. I mean, it could, I guess, but
And we have like bedrolls and things.
all right.
true.
There is now a mastiff in your little uh player character menu there,
Guess
where
I
you
should
can
have ordered
drag
one.
and drop your character. Um, you should be able to drag and drop the mastiff onto the map if you want.
Drag and drop a Mastiff?
So like
If you go to, is it
where your
journal?
character sheet is, yeah, like where your journal is, and
It
it
has
says
all the
Colin, and it's
things.
got all your stuff in there. There should now be a mastiff that you can drag out onto the.
Oh, hey.
Hey, there it is. All
And
right.
because it's a fine steed, he's got a little saddle.
Ah,
Oh, can Amnar ride the Mastiff?
can I ride the Mastiff or? That's funny.
Or what's his name?
Oh, shoot. I'm gonna have to think of a name for it.
Oh man,
I'm
Reginald,
thinking Fluffy or
Fluffy,
Princess.
Princess.
Make sure not to use a name that you might call your newborn son.
What?
Don't become too attached to this.
I'm sure you
Son,
remember
you were
my name.
named after the most faithful hound I ever had.
In D&D.
We're gonna call him Pogi.
Pogi or
It
Hoagie?
has Pogi. It has absolutely nothing to do with D&D, but it is Tagalog for handsome.
Huh.
Hoagie. Fantastic. So,
I
yeah,
think also the way that that's written, it's not a dog. It's like a celestial spirit that you can just keep resummoning.
I think you can go in and change its name as well.
Oh right. So does it say Mastiff? Oh, okay with that.
Is that a thing I can do?
Um,
If you right click on it or left click on it.
Oh, I can pull up a character sheet for it.
Yeah.
yeah, and I think you can go to edit and change its name there.
Yeah.
There's definitely a way to do it.
So I don't think you can actually ride it.
I think I got it.
Amnar can ride it, but you're the same size. You're
Oh
both
yeah,
medium
I
creatures.
couldn't ride it. No,
So
it
I'm
was
the
not
only one
meant
that
meant
can.
for ride.
I'm the only one that can ride the
Um,
mastiff.
Point of order. You guys did just get a potion of enlargement or a potion of growth. Just
From the
saying.
dog? That's crazy.
I would probably allow it just for the sheer
I'd have to rename him
absurdity.
Clifford
Absurdity.
and
Clifford.
say that he's a red dog.
Wait, how
But
big could
would
we
that
make?
be a one-time use?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Oh,
unfortunately.
I mean,
And
That would
alternatively,
be amazing though.
you
save
could
it for a
make
big
a
dramatic moment when we're riding up to the final big bad guy.
warhorse and or bull like the size of a building.
That's funny.
The
yeah,
bull would
We
be
could.
like Paul Bunyan with his axe, and what was the bull's name?
Oh yeah,
Like
and his ox. Yeah, he had his big
Babe or
ox.
something.
Yeah.
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 But I just like I feel
Right.
like it is so rather absurd to just have a steed in a city anyway. Like like you would definitely stand out in the
Right.
ruined city of Dragonheim on a horse. But if you're on a giant dog, like it's
Right. I want to make it big enough that Bull could ride him when Bull's enlarged, because that'd be really great.
you'll need a couple more potions and
Yeah.
spells.
Needs a bigger. We'll need a bigger potion.
I think we should just try to enlarge the enlarged bowl.
That would also be great too.
But
We could
yeah,
start knocking some buildings down.
that is really all I had planned for this evening. Um, Everybody doing their long rest and whatnot,
Right.
and just so I know for next week, what's the plan? Are you going back
Next.
to Queens Park Garden, or have we pivoted in a big way?
So I think the whole point was that we would be able to come back here and
Yeah.
remove contamination.
Yeah. Rest and yeah, take care of ourselves and everything if we needed to.
All right.
So
Um,
now that we got that covered. So yeah, and then
gotcha.
I think yeah we were heading to the tiger whatever lilies were they lilies?
Eldritch lilies.
Eldritch lilies.
Yeah. Okay. So back towards Queens Park Garden next week,
Yes.
Yes.
theoretically.
Until right before we get there, then we'll decide we should go clear the gate first, and then we'll come back to
All
the
right. All right. Yeah. So we'll call it a night then.
Cool,
You
cool.
guys, maybe in the future, let's take on the Queen's champion because I just want to try it
Right,
one time.
right, yeah. You can just enlarge yourself inside the arena, make
Oh
it
my
impossible
gosh,
to.
that would be goofy.
If it's any consolation, by the time you guys try to challenge the Queen's champion, it'll likely be absolutely no problem for you all. You
Oh, good. I
might
thought you
kill
were.
it.
They were gonna say somebody else has already killed him.
No, I don't think
Right?
so.
Just nobody else around, except for like Jupiter Jones, maybe.
Well, I don't think that he's having dealings with the
But
Queen.
he's not. Yeah, interested in that.
Um, especially especially right now.
Right.
Um, because if you remember, the last time you saw him, he was exiting towards town, towards Drakkenheim, uh, rather quickly with a bunch of his people.
Oh yeah,
They
right.
seemed rushed and hurried, and they were trying to do something.
Yes, they had important things to do.
Um, Seemingly before the Silver Order started a war.
That's right.
But but you don't have any idea what that could have been.
Mhm.
Anyway, yeah, that's it. Oh, let me take you all back to your home screen. And yeah, I'm gonna call it a night.
Oh, we almost forgot to level up.
No, well,
I was gonna say, yeah, we could do a level up. That'd kill some time.
yeah, I'm gonna say no still. Most likely when you finish up the Queen's Park Garden, that would be a probable, almost certainty. But no, I do not want you guys having an extra level going into there.
That was a good try.
Sorry,
Well, you know,
sorry.
it's okay.
I mean, being able to rest inside the city is a really big reward, so you should be happy with that. It'll make things a lot easier for you guys. But yeah, I will talk to you all next week, I guess.
I
All
See
right.
ya.
Bye,
Bye.
Internet.